This week's Parshas Vayakel. We know that in this week's Parsha, the Torah talks a lot about building the Mishkan. And it's very interesting because the Torah puts the Mishkan, and right after the Torah talks about the Mishkan, they talks about Shabbos. And the truth is, in last week's Parsha also, they talked about building the Mishkan, and right after it talks about building Shabbos. So the question is, what's the reason that the Mishkan is being talked about, and right after we discuss Shabbos? So the Chassam Sofer says a fascinating answer. He says that the reason why we're discussing them right next to each other is because the Chassam Sofer says that the Mishkan is daima. The Mishkan is basically compared to the creation of Shemayim Va'aretz. That's how chashuv it is. That's how strong it is. So the Chassam Sofer says that we were so scared that someone's going to go and build the Mishkan on Shabbos, since he thinks it's such a big mitzvah. He's going to come to go build it on Shabbos. So therefore we put Shabbos right after building the Mishkan. I'll tell you no, you cannot build a Mishkan on Shabbos. And the Chassam Sofer goes deeper. The Chassam Sofer says, you see from here that how great Shabbos is, how strong it is, that's even stronger than building the Mishkan. The Chassam Sofer says there's one thing that's big, that's stronger than this, and that is a human body. A human person that's living is much stronger than building the Mishkan and Shabbos. There was a story once in Russia. There was this Jewish guy. He held millions and millions of dollars hidden away, and the KGB were desperate. They wanted to find anyone that was hiding all their money. They wanted to see who was hiding their money that they weren't supposed to have. And it got to them that there was a certain guy who was hiding all his money. So the KGB decided they're going to go barge into this guy's house. So what happened was, one day in the morning, they barged into the guy's house and they found his money. And they told the guy that today we came for your money and tomorrow we're coming for you. So this guy didn't know what to do with himself. He's like, I'm done. My life's over. They're going to kill me and I have no money, I have nothing. So he remembered that he kept $10,000 under one of his carpets that they didn't take. And he decided that if he shouldn't have the money, he's already going out, he might as well give it to his son, so his son should have the money. But the issue was that he couldn't just go and tell his son, here's $10,000, because the KGB had cameras in his house, they had everything. Right away they would find out and take it away from him. So what he did is, he unsewed his belt, and he put the $10,000 in his belt and then sewed it up. The next day when the KGB came to take away this guy, and they wanted to kill him, the guy said that he wants to speak to his son. His son came to the house, and he told his son, keep this belt with you forever, until you, no matter what, just keep it with you, and it's going to bring you success. It's going to give you a lot of bracha. So this man gave his son the belt, gave him a hug, and they parted ways. Many years later, 5 years later, this guy his son still didn't realize what's the bracha from this belt, what's the success, what is he having with this belt. And he got so upset one day, he decided just throwing the belt on the floor, and he's done. He threw the belt on the floor, and one of the stitching ripped, and he saw some dollar bills. And what happened was, he went and he saw that $10,000 sitting right there, and he had success from it. So the Chassam Sofer says the exact same thing is with the human body. Every single human body has so much potential in their body, and Hashem gives you so much gifts in your body. What we have to do is, we have to use these gifts correctly. Have a great Shabbos.